What's up, YouTube fam? Welcome back to the channel. This is MCM. I'm Rahman, and we're going to be talking about how to stay true to yourself. So anyways, before I get started on that, I just want to remind you guys to subscribe to my channel. Right now I've got 4 subscribers, so that's pretty good. I would like to get a 5th, and hopefully we could get to 10. So I would appreciate if you guys subscribe. And if you like this video, hit the thumbs up. Appreciate it. So how to stay true to yourself. So I'm going to give you guys an example of this past week how I stayed true to myself relating to a job interview which I got. So this past week I got a call from my HR recruiter asking if I wanted to come in for a job interview. So he was a real cool dude. We got along pretty well over the phone. He did like a phone screening. I passed that. He told me to fill out like a behavioral questionnaire online. I did that. After that, I was good to go, and then he called me in for a job interview. He said that I would meet with the hiring manager and the supervisor. So I was like excited. I was like, cool. It'll be another side gig, you know? So anyways, I drove to the place. It was like around downtown Chicago. So heavy traffic. I'm not used to that. I was used to that maybe like a couple of years ago when I had a job in the city, but it was kind of stressful with all the traffic driving there every day, when 20 minutes can easily turn into 1 hour of driving. So that was kind of frustrating. So anyways, I was like, well, it is a part-time job, so I won't have to, drive as much as I did in the past. So I was like, whatever. I was like, I could deal with that. So I get to the job, and then I go to the receptionist and I tell her I'm here for a job interview. She tells me to sit down, so I'm waiting there for like a good 45 minutes. And granted, I was on time. I came like 5 to 10 minutes ahead of schedule like they told me to. I'm waiting there 45 minutes and I'm like, man, this is a long time. So I'm like, if this manager doesn't get here within the next 5 minutes, I'm just probably gonna leave. Because guys, you got to remember that even though these guys are interviewing you, you're interviewing them as well. So you have to understand that if these guys are disrespectful toward your time, then maybe this job isn't really worth it for you. So before I left, the manager came out, and typically, just like they all say, they're like, sorry, I'm busy. So I was like, okay, that's okay. So she took me to the back. The supervisor was in the back too, and we started talking. And then they started asking me those typical HR questions that they ask you. Basically the same questions that HR people ask you, the hiring managers ask you as well. So a key tip is, as long as you remember what HR asked you, then you'll do fine with the hiring manager, because most likely the hiring manager is going to be asking you what HR asked you, which is repetitive and maybe a little bit more. But most of the time it's the same. So she asked me those questions, describe your strengths, weaknesses, and all of those. I answered those just like I did before. After that, she took me to see the department, just a tour of the department. I looked at it, I was like, man, it's kind of a little bit dirtier than other hospitals. So I already started thinking of negative things in my mind about the place. And then after that, after she gave me the tour, she shook my hand, she walked me out. She was like, we'll get back to you in a couple of days. So then a couple of days passed, and then the HR guy, he reached out to me. And he told me, hey, we like you. You got the job. Are you willing to accept the offer? And so, guys, to tell you, I declined that offer, even though the money was pretty good. I was literally getting offered almost $3-4 what I usually make. I was getting offered $3 to $4 more than what I usually make. So it's pretty good for the most part. Not bad for a part-time job. But overall, I was like, this isn't really worth it. I'm not staying true to myself if I accept this offer. You know, I was like, if I accept this, I'm basically lying to myself. I'm gonna be forcing myself to get up, go through 1 hour of traffic, which I'm gonna get frustrated. I'm gonna go there. The place is not really what I expected it to be. It's dirty. Patient clientele isn't that great either. So I'm like, just for a little bit more money, do I really want to go through this? Plus, you know, I'm exchanging my time for money basically, when I could use this time probably to be doing something else, maybe be more productive, maybe come out with some more videos or something. So I decided, nah, this is not worth it. So I politely declined. I told the HR recruiter, you know what, I'm sorry. I appreciate you guys offering me the job, but I decided that I'm not going to go with this. So he asked me why. I was like, right now I just want to focus my time on other stuff, other projects or something. So then he's like, okay, it's okay. He's like, then, you know, it was nice meeting you. And then he was like, we'll have to go with another candidate. So after that, that was it. I was like, at first I was like, did I really make the right decision by declining that job? I probably could have made more money or something. But I thought about it and I was like, yeah, I stayed true to myself and I made the right decision. So what I'm trying to tell you guys today is, whatever decision that comes in your life is, you gotta stay true to yourself. You gotta make the best decision that makes sense for you, whatever it is in life. Even if you're being offered a lot of money, if your heart says it's not worth it for me, then don't do it. If people are forcing you to become like a lawyer or a doctor, if your parents are forcing you to become one, don't do it. Because at the end of the day, what if you become like a lawyer, a doctor, an engineer, or whatever, and your heart's not in it? You know, you're not giving it your 100%. You want to do something that you're giving your 100% effort. Do something that you love. Because if you stay true to yourself, you will become successful at the end of the day. That's the most important thing. That's what I want you guys to take away from this story. Because if you do something you love, then it's like you're never working again. So always find the best thing to do with your time that your heart's into, not what other people are forcing you to do. So that's what I want you guys to take today from this story, and hopefully this message makes you a better person and it makes me a better person. So stay positive, guys, and you know, things will change. Change is a step-by-step process. You know, we try to become a little bit better every single day, and staying true to yourself is part of that change. So if you guys like this video, like I said, please subscribe. Hit the subscribe button and thumbs up if you like this video. Appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.